Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Waldron Pontiac Buick GMC Truck and the Fulcher Insurance Agency. And now, your 2003-2004 Davison Cardinals varsity basketball team.
Curtis McMahon, Gates Elementary, senior guard.
Derek Fragosi, Central Elementary, senior point guard.
Ryan Schwain, Gates Elementary, senior, small forward.
Brett Kenny, Cyple Elementary, junior forward.
Chris Lang, junior forward.
Mike Lau, Gates Elementary, junior forward, baby.
Drew Schaff, senior, and I'm running that 2 spot.
Craig Hiscott, junior guard.
Mike Vanneman, junior big man.
Jared Noodle, Gates Elementary, power forward, senior.
Tommy Webb, Cyple Elementary, junior point guard.
Stacy, athletic trainer.
Assistant coach, Brad Shields.
Coach Alderson, see you at the cage.
Coach McLaughlin, let's do it.
And now, on to tonight's announcers, the one and only Jason Carr and Andrew Keller.
Coverage. As I started to say, welcome to DTV Sports coverage of Cardinals basketball right here on Charter Cable Channel 19. This is a presentation of the broadcast journalism class at Davison High School, and we are so pleased you're here tonight on a very cold night outside, Andrew Keller.
Yes, it is.
Some people probably electing to stay home and watch this matchup with the Kearsley Hornets rather than coming out to the gym here to
and
check
we don't
things
blame
out.
you. We don't blame you.
Andrew Keller, good luck on another fine season of color commentating.
Right,
I'll be handling the play-by-play. We're glad you're here with us tonight. All the positions staffed by students at Davison High School, camera, audio, you name it, graphics, directing, and all under the leadership of Randy Scott, our nighttime sports supervisor, if you will.
Great guy, Randy is.
Our sponsors this year, Andrew Keller.
Yeah, we have Waldron Way, Jim Waldron, car dealership in Davison is sponsoring us for this basketball and volleyball season, and we also have the Fulcher companies.
That is true. That is true. And speaking of Fulcher Insurance, let's go to our sideline reporter, Nikki Houston. Nikki, take it away with a Fulcher sideline report.
Varsity basketball matchup is against none other than our arch rival, the Kearsley Hornets. The boys will take on longtime teammate Tad Ellard, who just recently transferred to Kearsley at the start of the basketball season. That is why most of the boys have said that this is their most anticipated game. The boys already have one non-league game win, beating Lapeer East 30-71. Although Kearsley does not have a game experience in for this year, tonight's game promises to be action-packed and a crowd pleaser here in the Cardinal Cage. And this has been your Fulcher Sideline Report. Let's take it back to your commentators for this evening, Jason Carr and Andrew Keller.
Thank you very much, Nikki. Fine job. Andrew Keller, your keys to the game, if you would, sir.
All right, let's go to Keller's keys to winning. They must have an inside game. Frank must work it down low and make the layups. First-year varsity player Mike McMahon must make his presence known by grabbing rebounds and putting them back up. The entire Davison team is very dangerous down low, and that's how they're going to have to win that area. The team also must work as a team. Very often early season, players aren't familiar with each other and can't depend on each other. With the many new additions to this year's team, they all must stick together throughout the game. And they also must make Kearsley work it inside. Kearsley has threats from the outside by Jason Fetters, who is a senior here at Kearsley. It is a must that Curtis McMahon and Ryan Swain can control the outside game and make Kearsley work it down below. McMahon and Frack will take it from there. And they must also control former Davison player Tad Ellard. Tad went to Kearsley to play basketball for him, so Davison must make his presence unknown. With these guidelines, Mr. Carr, I think the Davison Cardinals will take the game 65-48.
65-48 is the special Keller prediction for this evening.
What do you think?
I think it's going to be probably 59-52.
59-52?
It's an early season game. I don't know, 65 points. I don't know, 59-52. But you could be right, and I'd be very impressed if you were.
All right.
At this time, we're going to pause. They've just rang the buzzer here in the gym, and we're going to hear from our national anthem.
Varsity basketball season. Tonight's contest features two arch rivals ready to do battle during Friday night prime time. The visiting Kearsley Hornets are prepared to take on the home team Davison Cardinals. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove all hats for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, in our continuing effort to recognize Davison High School organizations, tonight
Okay. We are just about set to see the player introductions here in the gym.
the 2003 girls basketball team, please stand. We are proud of your achievements, girls basketball team.
Head coach for the Kearsley Hornets, George Gleason, very stylish in his Kearsley blue suit.
I like it.
It's not hard to miss.
He looks like a big blueberry.
I'm glad he didn't hear you say that, Andrew.
Yeah, I know. He's a little close to say that.
The announcer here in the gym is introducing the tennis team and the quiz bowl team as we await player introductions. For the Cardinals, Curtis McMahon, Drew Schaff, Derek Kracolosi, Brett Kenny, Michael Lahl, Ryan Swain, Craig Hitchcock, Christopher Lang, Thomas Webb, Jared Noodle, and Mike McManaman. For the Hornets, Brennan Davis, Tad Ellard, Matt McComb, Brandon Hardy, Charles Sosofsky, Austin Frey, Jazz Farha, my favorite name on the roster tonight, Jason Fetters, Lance Clark, Jason Manningham, and Eric Myers. And now here we go with the player introduction.
Hornets of Kearsley, as coached by George Gleason. Please welcome a junior, number 11, Tad Ellard.
Tad Ellard's a former Davison player. He transferred Kearsley over football season.
And there are some bulls raining down on him from his former faithful.
He might have a tough night.
Out comes Matt McComb.
A junior, number 23, Austin Frey.
Austin Frey coming out.
Number 32, senior Jason Fetters. And the senior, number 42, Jason Manningham.
An interesting thing about the Kearsley Hornets is they only have one returning player from last year's team.
And they're coming to their feet in the gym for the Cardinals.
We begin with number 10, Brett Kenny.
Brett Kenny taking the floor.
Number 11,
He's a junior forward.
number 24, Craig Hitchcock.
Craig Hitchcock jogs out, junior guard.
Number 30, Chris Lang.
Chris Lang looking to make some noise tonight. Also a junior, he's a forward. That's Webb, Tommy Webb. He's a guard, he's a junior.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we also have number 34, Jared Noodle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the Cardinal starter. Number 12, we welcome Drew Schaff.
Comes Drew Schaff. A little bit of confusion at the scores table with the introduction to the players.
Yep.
Coach McLaughlin doesn't look too pleased.
And now, the Cardinal starters.
I don't believe Drew Schaff starts. I think these 5 right here will be the starters.
This is going to be fun. We have Francolosi, McMahon, and McManaman. We have our work cut out for us as announcers.
Yes, we do. We're going to have to give them nicknames.
Look at Frack coming out. He's like, who's bad?
He doesn't know where his hair went.
He's back to the shaved head look. Here comes Swain. Uh-oh, going low. Jared just comes storming right out. No fancy footwork.
These aren't going to be the jerseys they wear all season either. The jerseys they're getting in are still on order, so these are like throwback jerseys. It's like throwback night here in Davison.
Oh, they're very nice looking jerseys.
I agree.
The unis are fresh. All right. As Mills Lane is fond of saying, we're about to get it on.
That's right.
Here comes the band. Very enthusiastic atmosphere here at Davison's home floor. And I don't know if you folks at home can appreciate this or can tell by watching this game on Channel 19, but they did improve the lighting in the gym. The lighting used to be more of a yellowish tint, and it was a little dingy in the gym, especially for broadcast, but they have much brighter, whiter lights now.
That's because of the people at home sitting there that passed the bond proposal, so.
Astute observation.
We think that.
There's your starting 5, Swain, McMahon, Francolosi, Noodle, and McManaman. So we've got the Frack Attack and Big Mac.
That's right.
The Frack Attack and Big Mac.
I like that.
Who's the guy in the middle there with hair?
Yeah, he lost his hair.
It'll be Thomas Webb and McManaman. Big Mac going up for this jump ball. Oh, and
not even a
Big Mac. There's no contest there.
No contest at all.
Frack. Curtis turns it over. Be number 10, Brett Kenny, bringing it up the floor for the Hornets.
No, Brett Kenny's on Davison.
I'm sorry, I misspoke myself. Matt McComb. There's a rebound for Frack, playing the point guard position. Another turnover. Oh, here come the boos for Tad Ellard. They're going to be on him all night. And the Kearsley side of the room was cheering, trying to drown out the booing.
So pretty much it was an eerie silence here.
Okay, that'll be Manningham to inbound. He gives it to Ellard. McComb. And Francolosi brings it up the floor. Very versatile player, Francolosi. Takes it to the hole. There's a whistle.
Francolosi had 8 points last Tuesday against Lapeer East.
Jason Fetters with the foul there, his first, team's first. Frack inbounds the ball. Davison looking a little sloppy with its passing. Scoreboard still says donuts. As you can see, the Waldron Way, our sponsor for the scoreboard. Oh, there's a turnover. The Hornets giving it right back. Woo. The Hornets are swarming on defense, if you'll excuse the pun. Curtis out of control, almost turns it over. Bracalosi bails him out and drains one to the game's first point. Little baseline floater there, 2-0, Cardinals. Ted Eller bringing it across. Fetters now. Oh, there's a turnover. Curtis McMahon picks it up, fakes it, up.
And he's going to get the